Righto. 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 Right. 2. Fabricates habitat compartments and appliances from raw materials. Like you do.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
And just in time, we are getting ourselves to dawn. So, here's the deal. A habitat. Oh, to make a home. Right, so. I've been having a look over the blueprints. For the most part, it seems that things are all the way down here. Unfortunately, I don't have some of the basic rooms that I want. Like, I don't think I can make a room yet. I think I can just... I don't know where to scan to get a multi-purpose room. Ingredients unknown. Yeah, I can make reinforcements and so on and so forth for the base walls, and I can make compartments up here, but mostly it's titanium with a little bit of lead to it. So let's... Yeah, okay, lead and a bit of glass. We'll start with just titanium and lead, though. It's down here, yes. And you said I would need a basic storage system, aside from just freestanding chests floating in the water. Let's grab a bunch of this, and then a couple dods of lead, too. There we go. We don't have much in the way of glass yet, but quartz, finally we sort of finding a use for that. So let's think about this. Where's my sea glide? First of all, this is number 2. Alright, so we need to decide on a location. And I imagine, honestly, that most people who play this build a habitat sooner than I do. And they probably build it around here. And that's perfectly reasonable. This is a guaranteed safe location with a nice sort of open area. It's almost perfect for a habitat. I mean, for example, do I hotkey the habitat builder? How do I, here it is. So we'll do that instead of the laser cutter, I guess. Oh, it was in there, I guess. So there's this, which, right, yes, gotcha. So we do this here, and then you grab a foundation and you put it in a place like this. And from the looks of it, you can place it anywhere. Oh no, it doesn't go up to a certain point, so probably from a certain stage it attaches to the ground. So if I was to put it here, it would extend down a little bit further. And check out the way, like, no matter where I am, it orientates itself to, like, the ground. So if I tilt, it does not tilt with me. It goes, like... Does it follow the slope? To an extent, yes. Okay, so... Yeah, either way, eventually, one of these... do I right-click? There we go. I will need to choose a location. And here seems... sort of ideal. Okay, advantages. It's safe. There are food supplies nearby. It is the hub. It's near the Aurora. It's the area in which we are used to. For goodness sake. Is this the forklift truck area? Yeah, it is. I'm wondering if there's something obvious that I missed with the scanning, so I'm gonna kind of do some casual scanning whilst I'm talking to you guys. Advantage is that it's safe, there's food supplies nearby, and the life pods nearby as well, so we can easily kind of get our equipment over from the life pod into this new place. The disadvantage is that we already have a life pod here. We have a base, an effective one, with a fabricator and a radio and a place which keeps fabricating those medical things too. Also, the advantage of a habitat is it can give us a safe port in a place which is less safe. So with that in mind, we might want to genuinely consider building it somewhere a little less familiar. Now, there are definitely nosed places, like this, for example, where, yes, it is more dangerous. However, it is close enough to the life pod, and it's sort of useless in general, enough that I'm not interested in expanding into it any further. I'm looking for salvage, by the way, just trying to... Ideally, I would like to, like, get enough stuff for, like, a multi-purpose room, but I don't even really know where to start with that. I should maybe grab some food, though. Let me grab this. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Some stuff over here. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this wreckage. Let's take a second to scan it. So yeah, certain places will simply not be worth it. Oh, no, 5. So I am thinking to strike out a little bit. to use the opportunity of creating the base. How am I doing on space? Not fantastic. Sea glide. Man, I really wanted me to use a sea glide. And I think I already have a beacon. Can't scan anything like this. I can scan a counter, which is nice. Which hopefully just give me it. Give me it. Yeah, give me it.
New blueprint acquired.
So. What's that over there? Is that just coral? Probably just coral, but let's have a check. I think I have a place in mind. That's a little close. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I did not mean to infringe upon your territory. I wonder how much like they're threatened by me or if they literally just want to eat me. Who in blazes knows? Any but. Let's see what we can find. See what we can do. Okay, candidate 1. Well, I suppose actually candidate 1 with well, you know what I mean. Candidate next. The red grass biome. I'm seriously considering this place. Advantages: acid mushrooms, plentiful food nearby, including things like the Reginald, which are much better for your general health than sort of peepers and everything like that. It's a satisfying meal, basically. That's making it rather advantageous. Nearby resources of sandstone, places to explore, including a biome that was noted when I entered this place to begin with. Honestly, it makes a pretty strong case for itself. Disadvantages: there's a lot more predators here, which isn't necessarily a disadvantage for like a place where you are trying to establish a safe haven. It makes it harder and more risky to build here, I suppose. But at the same time, sorry, just checking. I have not yet forgotten that we did see we saw like a serpent thing out this way. Yeah, predators make it more difficult to build, but at least gives me a reason to like want the protection in the first place. And plenty of salvage to have a look at as well, not even necessarily from like our own ship. There's probably a greater treasure to be found somewhere around. Oh, and Leviathans as well. Leviathans who can come... Oh! I don't know you can turn the HUD on and off. That's cool. What's this way, I wonder? Just as a brief explore... What's that? It's a hopperfish, never mind. Brief exploratory mission this way? A little more in the way of salvage. Another sand shark among the rocks, weirdly. Yeah, get him. Yeah, man. Crappy, fishy predators. No wonder this thing couldn't catch me. Well, I mean, it does, you know, it worries me a little bit out here. Also, I can hear something like powerful nearby. Not like the Leviathan, but like one of those jet torrent things. What is that? Oh, that'll be you then, I guess. I'm in the lining of the engine. What is this? I think it's just a bit from the Aurora, and that's a little bit musty and hazy for my liking. Let's head out this way. Hope nothing's chasing us. Heading into the unknown. Sometimes, like, certain days it doesn't bother me so much, but certain days it does. I would like it to be a nice place, you know? I would. But, you know, whilst I'm here, there was something I didn't get a good look at, and that's those shark things which live out in that direction. Maybe just as a miniature challenge to myself. Let's go see if we can get a scan on one of them. I'm at full health, and I have a medkit. What more could I possibly want? So it's down here. I can see sand sharks all over the place, which is great. And there's one of the sharkies. Sharky. There's another one. It's a little closer to the surface, so danger is a little bit lesser this direction. So it's definitely gonna attack me. Okay, come at me just a little bit. Okay, no, he's distracted by that thing. No, he's not. It's a much better predator than the bloody sand shark. This is why they don't have sand sharks in real life. They have ocean sharks, and they're much more effective. Okay, just scan it if you can. You know, it actually doesn't seem that interested in me. Yep. Yep. Ow. Okay, gotcha. Bye. Whew. It's tense. Alright, let's read about that. Oh, is it becoming sunset? Oh no, that's my day habitat plan's done. That's fine, we can have a second to think about what the next step is. But at the same time, we shall have a look at this place down here at night. There's a strange, like, static. I'm not sure if it's just bad headphones, but do you guys hear that? Who knows? Maybe. This place is pretty actually, up here's kind of grabbing my attention. Built into the wall. This is potential. This bit right here. Okay, well, I'll think about it. I will think about it. Let's head back to the life pod. And when the day comes, we'll make our next move into enemy territory to establish a base. So let's see that one floater I attached to that that peeper. I don't even know what to call that double act. I feel like it should have a name, because the other one's just called Reginald, the pink fish I left swimming around here. And that's a fun name. But I don't know. The amazing two-headed fish feels like it should need something a little special itself. Yum yum. Okay. Here we go, carnivore, and it's a bone shark. That is appropriately named. A large and powerful predator that lives in small groups and fiercely defends its hunting grounds. Thickly armored exoskeleton suggests defensive adaptation either to larger predators or in-species aggression. Marks similarity to the segmented exoskeleton of the sand shark, suggesting a relatively recent common ancestor. Large eyeballs, consistent with high light sensitivity, likely for hunting of luminescent prey in low light environments. Generally slow and unresponsive as a means of energy conservation, they will act with uncompromising speed and aggression against any threat to their territory. Assessment: avoid, may be distracted by light sources. Good to know, so if one gets near me I can shine a light in its eyes to dissuade it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and think of other suitable candidates. I'm wondering I've come to learn that, or sort of realize that this little cloud here on the horizon, I don't know if you can see it, that's sort of the outline. And you can kind of tell it's distinct because it's coming slightly over the horizon, is the shroud for the mountain. And it's occurred to me that I could potentially build a base out there and use that to explore well, I mean, I've explored most of the base, but you know what I mean. So maybe somewhere, at least out in that direction, is not a bad idea either. Well, isn't that a sweet image? It's a little creepy, though. I found a wreckage down here, look. Look at all the stuff I know. Sand sharks bloody everywhere. Would you fucking not? See, this is a major problem with... You can't freaking kill me, I suicide. Oh, and I just ran out of that as well. I need a new battery. It's a very belligerent sea shark down there. Ooh, what the hell is that down there? I don't know, but it looks very, very nice and big.
30 seconds.
Yeah. So, another blood red grass biome here. On the downside, the wildlife here seems a little more aggressive, just in general. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm simply out of battery. Neither of the batteries I brought with me have power on them. That's dumb. I was dumb. I'm very dumb. Here it is. So, yeah, more open space. Downsides include the fact, that the people here, the predators here seem to be a little more aggressive from what I've experienced so far. But plenty of kind of larger areas to explore.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Also the fact that the closest I could, very nice. So it's in a life pod.
Integrating new PDA data.
YBN, is there a way in? And something always chews, doesn't it? It's an infected one. Nothing worth scanning, though. It's a big place, this ocean, isn't it? Yeah, the lowest I can build a base is below the 100-meter mark. Is a little bit of an issue, as honestly is the bloody fact that I don't have any batteries. I'm just gonna go fix that real quick. Alright, so it's nighttime. It is nighttime. Time of night, the night. And I have, well, I'm bored, so I'm gonna go out tomorrow, and I think I know where I'm gonna put the habitat. I think I might be overthinking it a little bit, and just I'll put one down where I know I'm gonna need one eventually. So, yeah, I'll just reveal that when the time comes. But what I want to do is I want to do this. Fabricates vehicles from raw materials. Look at this, baby. So how does this work, huh? You bind it as a quick slot. Do you now? So let's bind it as a quick slot. And see what okay, well, let's dive in. So I can release the vehicle bay, stay around. I guess the tooltip just came up just for a second there, but let's release it right here. Okay, cool. Now this, and now I use it to create a sea moth, which needs one more titanium ingot, a power cell, 2 glass, a lubricant, and some lead. This is all actually very achievable. Alright, I need a titanium ingot, which I'm starting to have enough for. A power cell, which I literally just made out of coincidence. 2 glass, and some lubricant. Let's do it. Quickly now. This is my nighttime project. Which means it must be done at night. Well, that took a hell of a lot longer than just the nighttime. Turns out, you need everything. But now, Sea Moth, 1-person sea and space vehicle. Try not to crash.
The Sea Moth is a fast, safe mode of transport.
Ooh.
But remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Ooh. Oh, what a pretty way to make a vehicle. Enter Sea Moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Wow. This is cool. So how do I power the thing? There's not really... I can't look around this. Come on, you're a space vehicle. Fly. Well, that's fine. You can only fly in 0 vacuum. So obviously, whilst I'm in here, I cannot grab stuff. But it gives me a temperature and my levels of power, so this will be a good way of getting around, which is awesome. How's my inventory? Doing pretty okay. And I still have a little bit of lead, which means that... Alright, let's make a swing by... How do I get out? E. E for exit. Lovely. We do that? We do... No. How much quartz did I get? Do this. And then... we nip over here. This is all very climactic, by the way. I don't know what you're talking about. You think saying this is slow-paced and weird? Screw you. Back in. Krakow. And then let's orientate ourselves to the Aurora. And it's over here. Yes. I've indeed made the decision to make my first base near the red grass biome. Because it is indeed there, I wish to explore further. And I wish to make a slightly safer experience for myself. It's true we have sand sharks and stuff to deal with, which is why I'm not convinced I want to make it on, like, deep down there, exactly. So we have some options. We have this down here, which I saw, which I actually do not think has too much in the way of sand sharks around it. And we have the drop-off up here. Alternatively, you can drive yourself mad thinking about this too much. Yes, this place is a little more dangerous than some places build a habitat, but that's fine. That's what this is meant to be. And this spot right here is, by relativity, the safest in kind of the whole area. So I'm just going to equip my knife to defend against any predators that may come by, because there's a biter right there who's more annoying than anything else, but still. And let's get the habitat builder out, and let's build something. Let's lay it down. Let's grab ourselves a compartment. So I don't think we need to lay the foundation necessarily at this point, because I think that's only for certain things. Let's put a compartment right here. And then I construct. 1 to base hull strength, total now 9 thing. Okay, and then I'm guessing we create a hatch. This goes on here. Construct.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So our oxygen should still be taken down, right? Yeah. Welcome home, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Let's sort this mess out in the next episode, shall we?